Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my completed pages video for the month of February. I finished a total of 24 pages, which is not as good as January, but at least better than December, where I only finished 18, so I guess that's okay. So let's get right into it. So the first picture I finished in the Easy Coloring by Jade Summer, drawn by Joshua Dunbar, and it's this clock. Very simple image, but it was fun. For the first image of February, unfortunately, the alcohol marker ink smeared the ink of the print a little. So that's a bit of a bummer, but oh well, it is what it is. So then worked again in the I Love Kawaii. And I'm just going to bring this up a little. I finished this page of cute little red pandas with alcohol markers. So that was the second one. And then I also worked in the Mandalas with Beautiful Borders collection that I recently got. And I just used a color combination of alcohol markers that are the last of the set that I'm currently trying to use up. So it's a bit of a strange color combination maybe. I'm just trying to use up these markers. So I finished these two images in here. And the same goes for the next image in the 125 mandalas, which is, in hindsight, it looks a bit like, you know, eye cancer. So I'm only going to show it very quickly. Oh, boom, there it was, and then it's gone again. I just really didn't like how that one turned out. Then I also worked in this new Japanese coloring book I got with 60 Japanese themed colorings, and I wanted to try out my Kahlua colored pencils again, so I finished the very first image in here. There's a bit of a glare because I really burnished the colors, so maybe I show it like that. Oh, and by the way, I would really like to finish this second image here with acrylic paint pens just to see how they look right next to each other. I think that would be interesting. Then in the Zen Doodle color by, ooh, the glare. Color by number Stained Glass by Deborah Mueller. I finished the two little ornaments in here. I tried to use different colors, bit of a different color variation because they're both the same image. And then I finished the first one here. Then, one more done by George Tufexis. I don't work in his books enough. I finally finished this very first image, which was a bit of a forever whip because it's more detailed than I expected. And I had to change colors a lot, and I actually did some mistakes, which, of course, with all this detail, you can't really notice, but that was a bit of a bummer. So I was reluctant to start working in it again, but I finally finished it. And then one more in the Zoom Zoom. I really enjoy working in this one. I finished this image here, and I used glitter Posca for the green and red lettering here, and normal acrylic paint pens for the three cute little characters. So that's one more done in here. Then one of the usual suspects, a book I work in as consistently as possible, the Mystery Colors Baby Animals. I finished a cow. Isn't he cute? Aww. Very cute. Then I'm also not working enough in the Circulism art books. And I finished this one, which is actually the title page, which looks a bit different because I used a bit different colors. But yeah, that is done. Then I worked in the Bébé Animaux by Hachette Heroes, and I think I finished the very first one in here. Yes, it's this little underwater scene with a baby seahorse. I actually started working on this image with Kahlua colored pencils, and I had only finished like the teal background, and I wasn't very motivated to keep working on it because I do prefer the acrylic paint pen look. But sometimes I just don't feel like working with acrylic paint pens, so I finished those with colored pencils. Then in the Cuties 50 Coloriage Mystère, I did... Oh, that was also a forever whip for some reason. I don't know why, but I finally finished... I'm sorry, my scarf keeps dropping into the frame here. I finished this cute cat with a mixture of, which you can actually see here because there's some paint residue, with paint with a brush, I did the background, and then with the finer details on the fur, I did with acrylic paint pen. So yeah, it's actually a pink cat. Very cute. Then in the mini block 50 Coloriage Mystère, I finished this one. I really like how this turned out. Love the vibrant colors. It's this bee sitting on a pretty flower. Maybe I can bring it up a little, just like that. You can see it better. Yeah. Done with acrylic paint pens. Then the stained glass mandala, I'm also trying to work more in here and finish it eventually. I did just the next image in line, which was this one with this pretty blue and green color palette. Then ceramic tiles by Prachee Dewan Sachdeva. Also the next image in line was this here. This is just really relaxing if you don't feel like putting too much work into choosing colors or something. Then the Stone Mosaic Black Edition. I'm quite far in this one. I'm really proud of myself. And this month I finished 2. So it's this toucan with avocados and this flower vase. So 2 more done in this one, and yeah, pretty much halfway done with it. Yeah, so really looking forward to count this among my finished books. Lines, Dots, Quest, Animals. I also love this book. I say that in every Completed Pages video. So I did this, I think it's a wild dog, and this cute puppy domesticated dog. You do use up a lot of browns and greens and blues in this book, so we'll see. And I still have a couple more to finish in this one. I'm going to be sad when this one is finished because I really enjoy working in it. Then, Travel Mosaic with black backgrounds. I actually did the last 3 images in here, so you are going to see a flip through of this completed book soon. So it's this one. And this one, the Chinese wall. I actually recognize that without looking it up. And this is the, I think it's the Brandenburger Tor, isn't it? From Germany. I've never been to Berlin, but yes, it's the Brandenburg Gate. So yeah, finished book. Yay! Now I have 5 completed coloring books. And even though they're all color by number, they're not too much of an accomplishment. I'm happy I'm getting somewhere. So I worked also in this Pocket Monsters book 1. And I did Dragonite and Dratini. They're both very cute Pokemon. I do want more Pokemon coloring books, but yeah. And then the 50 Stylish Mandalas by Camellia Angel Kova. I just did the title page here. And this book belongs to page. This was also done with a color combination of markers I am needing to finish to finally, you know, get rid of this set of alcohol markers that only has a couple of pens left. So yeah, that was it. And then there is like one bonus page. I don't know if I should count that. I'm not sure I should even show it. But I really wanted to work in my Attack on Titan coloring book, but I was so anxious that I would ruin the image. So what I did is I went to Pinterest and looked at some sketches, and I just printed this one out on cheap copy paper, which is similar to the Amazon paper. And I tried coloring this one, and I don't know, what do you think? It's not super detailed, but it also doesn't look horrible. So I feel like I'm finally ready to work in my Attack on Titan coloring book. Now I only have to find it in my huge stack of books, so yay! So that was it for the month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and maybe see you in the next one. Bye, guys!